Common sense, comedy, and freedom. You found the defenders of American exceptionalism on the Lanterns Radio Network.
Broke the internet, man. I still can't believe it. I feel horrible.
Okay, I'm sorry. You cannot feel horrible when the entirety of the internet that we are associated with breaks down.
It exploded.
And it's because of you.
I didn't mean to. I really did not mean
It's because of you.
to.
It's because of you.
It is because of me.
You did this.
I broke it.
You and nobody else.
You know what? I sparked debate.
Sure. If by debate you mean people screaming on the thread lines.
Yes, I did.
That's all you.
I
That's
didn't
all you.
mean to. I just made a point.
Yeah, sure. It was poignant.
I thought so.
It was some red meat, though.
It was.
It was some viral red meat.
I really did not know that it
We've
was
got
going to
more,
get
by the way.
level
Tomorrow there's going to
it was
be
gonna
more.
be.
There's going to be more.
I just.
Mm-hmm. There's going to be more viral red meat coming up.
Yeah, later.
Mm-hmm.
Later. And Erica's responding to us on the wrong thread.
Yes. Yes.
Did you see that too? Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
I did. No, it's not just you.
It threw me off for a
It's
minute.
all it popped up.
Complete show just derailed because she messaged on.
Yes, we are doing the green screen, as you can tell.
It's a test. We're just
we're
fiddling.
testing. It's kind of fun. We're trying to fiddle with it.
So much going on. If you are paying attention on the Facebook Lives and on Periscope and YouTube and everything else, we're playing with the green screen tonight.
Fun times.
I don't know how long it's going to stick. I don't know. I mean, it'll stick through the show tonight. Don't know how permanent it's going to be. We're playing.
Well, yeah, we're just kind of
fiddle-farting around.
You know. Kind of feeling it out.
You could definitely tell, like we were discussing before we started. You could
definitely tell the cameras.
We could.
There's two separate cameras, and you know it.
You could tell the difference in the quality.
A little bit.
And we rectified at some other point. Get off my back. Oh.
We're gonna get there eventually. We'll get there. All right.
But yes, so
you can see us in all of our not so great glory.
Yeah, I'd stick to the radio side of things if you want.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you wanna look at us.
Sorry. All right. So, speaking of the red meat that was thrown out today, again, unofficially not planned. I really didn't mean to.
Yes, he did.
I didn't
mean
to make that reaction.
Mm-hmm.
However, in light of all of that, it has been rather crappy. Let's be honest.
Yes, that's true.
The anger, the hatred, the vitriol has been
pretty bad.
That is one way to put it. Yeah, it's very disturbing actually. That the bad part is in doing this, excuse me, I've learned a lot, which I already kind of knew, but it just confirmed everything.
Yeah.
That a lot of people are just trying to talk to hear themselves talk.
Yes. There's a lot of red meat being passed around everywhere.
Yes, and none of it, again, nobody's actually sticking to a
thought?
An actual principle or a thought or maintaining any level of consistency.
It's all politics.
Exactly. It's a matter of, well, these poor children, and, well, you didn't care about them before, or it didn't happen before, or whatever. It's this horrible team thing, and no one's actually stopping to look at the fact of the matter is that your children, regardless of whether they're, still in the womb or 12 years old, they're still kids.
Yeah.
And we should be wanting to try and do what's best for them regardless.
Either way,
and we don't. And you have the ones literally, and my little meme today proved it, is you have the people on one side who are like, oh, you're still advocating for abortions, but you want to feed these other kids that are, and then all the people are like, well, you want to take care of these kids, and you, instead of worrying about these they're still children. Are you people missing that?
Yeah.
They're all children. Yeah, it doesn't matter if, in the womb or able to make their own peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They're still children. And
right.
That to me was what made it hilarious. Is they completely missed the
point of it
thing, the whole thing.
The biggest point of everything. We want all of us, no matter who you are, we want to protect the kids. Now, some of us, Rachel Maddow, only wants to protect the kids that are alive today and give her political points.
Yes.
The rest of us want to protect all children.
Yeah.
All children. And that's just going to say. But
we're not doing that tonight.
Done.
We're not.
We're
that's
done
as
with
far
it.
as it goes.
That is it.
We went too far anyway. And
Yes,
shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That was my fault.
You should have just gone straight into the stories.
We're going to do fun stuff tonight. And I say fun stuff, I mean we're going to do good things, happy things, things that are good, that are going on really well. And the first thing we're going to go into, big one that no one seems to be talking about. They kind of mentioned it, and then it kind of fizzled away. So Nikki Haley did a thing.
Yes.
An awesome thing.
A wonderful thing.
A thing, like, I'm telling you, I don't usually get geeked out over politicians.
Really?
She's my hero. Oh my God. Yeah? I would let her.
Is that where we're going?
I'd let her sign my chest. I would.
That's a little awkward.
It is a little awkward, especially because that doesn't happen in that line of work. But seriously, you don't hear anybody run up to a politician and go, "Oh my God, Mr. President, can you sign me?" No, that doesn't happen. Sign my baby.
No, stop. Stop. She walks out of the U.S. Embassy to a line of people standing there, like shaking hands, and you just rip them. You're just sign me.
Exactly. I'd do it too.
Wow, really? That'd be kind of awkward.
It would be, but never
What's
forget
up with all
me.
the hair?
Never forget me. But no, she did. She did something that people have been talking about doing this forever. The Trump administration finally has withdrew from the United Nations Human Rights Council on Tuesday.
Love it.
Making good on a pledge to leave the body it accused of hypocrisy and bias against Israel.
Well, hypocrisy and bias against everybody.
And everybody
that isn't on the council.
Yeah, because the council itself is kind of made up of some rather unscrupulous... I shouldn't say unscrupulous. Some questionable...
Okay. Rwanda.
Oh, wait. There's nothing...
Burundi.
I'm glad you could enunciate that one. I couldn't.
Really?
I did. I sat there for 20 minutes going, how the hell do you say
Burundi.
Homeschooled. Leave me alone. Shut up. Okay, moving on.
Egypt.
Which is
China.
But
Russia.
And let's go down the list of these things real fast. You know, Rwanda. There's a reason why they have this thing that goes with it. Oh, wait, what is it called? Oh, yeah, the Rwanda genocide.
What was the thing with the Burundi? They made a movie out of that. It's called The Killing Fields.
You know, let's see, what else was there? There's China. I don't know. Mao.
Oh.
Let's start there.
And work our way forward.
And work our way back. You've got Russia.
How many news people have they killed in the past 5 years?
Who's counting?
We don't know because nobody's counting. They just kind of vanish.
Because everyone that keeps counting ends up dead.
Yeah. They stopped counting.
Yeah, and then you go back to the Egyptians real fast. I mean, this is still the place that on occasion will throw, homosexuals off of buildings.
That's also Iraq,
Iran, which also are
Saudi
in the
Arabia,
council too.
And
So this is something that has been coming for a long time. And people just stick it out. They've stuck it out all this time. Oh, we're just going to play it along. There's a lot of these councils, a lot of these things that involve the UN as a whole, but a lot of these little things that the United States is a part of that is a joke.
Say it, girl.
A straight up joke. And again, the Human Rights Council is the biggest one. You literally have some of the worst players in the human rights arena controlling and setting up and deciding what, policing the human rights of the world.
Yes.
And it's literally like having a burglar, be in charge of the home security of your house.
Lay that truth.
Just saying. Quote from Nikki Haley: "Far too long, the Human Rights Council has been a protector of human rights abusers and a cesspool of political bias."
Cesspool of political bias.
I know. Awesome. She has decided the decision and the affirmation of the U.S. respect for human rights is a commitment that, quote, does not allow us to remain part of a hypocritical and self-serving organization that makes a mockery of human rights, end quote.
Amen.
Oof. I'm all about term limits across the board. I don't ever want this woman to disappear.
Check it out. Look. Check this. Something you won't really hear very often. The withdrawal was met with praise from Republican lawmakers, including Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina.
Shut up.
And the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Obvious.
Of course. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, that's obviously. I mean, we've got to be better.
I mean, Benny.
Like.
We love some Benny.
We do love some of the Netanyahu there. Israel, we stand with Israel. But I'm sorry, but the whole Lindsey Graham thing doesn't care. I don't care. I mean, this is
the fact that he was there. He said he's backing this play. That says a lot.
Not really.
It does for him.
Not really. What was it just last week that he turned around and opposed?
I don't remember.
It was the
Can you just give me the win, okay?
No, because it's Lindsey freaking Graham.
I know. I don't like Lindsey Graham either, but can you just give me this little
It's a
win?
man with a woman's name.
And a sort of feminine voice, that southern...
Sort of?
Sort of feminine,
sort
southern
of?
aristocratic voice.
I know
really
southern
weird.
women that are much more masculine than him.
I could make a joke. And I'm not going to.
And I can do it because North Carolina's better. Anyway.
Oh. We're the North. That means we're closer to the people who didn't own slaves.
This is true.
Closer. Not quite.
China is sorry to see the U.S. draw from the UN Human Rights Council. Chinese Foreign Minister spokesman Jing Shuang.
Sorry, say that again?
Jing Shuang.
I'm sorry. One more time.
Jing Shuang.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Told a regular news briefing as opposed to an off-the-wall or an irregular news briefing in Beijing. Quote, the council is an important platform for all parties to conduct cooperation and communication on human rights issues, end quote, which again is ironic coming from a country that literally only allows you to have 2 children.
1.
Oh, they dropped it down to 1 now.
No, it's been 1 for a very long time.
Oh, good.
It's actually, it might have gone up to 2. But for the longest time, it was you can have 1 child. And so they would wait because they couldn't tell what the gender was of the child. They would wait because they don't have ultrasounds because they have socialized medicine. So they would wait until the child was born. And once the child was born, they would figure out if it was male or female. If it was female, they had a 90% death rate because they would throw the child away and try again for a boy.
Yeah, these are the people. They're sorry to see the U.S. withdraw from the Human Rights Council. These people are the arbiters of what is human rights. Shut up.
Leave it alone.
It's just so stupid.
If you don't have an understanding of basic morality, and by basic morality I mean sort of the Judeo-Christian Roman ethical boundaries of life and reality.
Oh, I would even go so far as to have, even nature's law would dictate.
Nature's law.
Even nature's law dictates that.
Well, that's, nature's law and the way that we understand nature's law is based in that sort of mindset.
Exactly. So you don't even have to throw it under the whole Judeo-Christian side of things, because if you choose not to go that route, nature's law still says don't kill people.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But, so the good news is...
We're out.
We're out of it.
Praise the Lord.
For now.
Hallelujah.
She left the door open. If you guys change your ways.
Yeah, but you know what that means? If you change your ways translates into if all of y'all go away.
We might be the only person in the council, and then we'll do it.
Which, if you then backtrack that just a tad
Us
further.
in Israel.
And maybe like Australia. Maybe. But I was going to say.
Good eye.
Yeah. Crikey. If you back it all the way up, though, then that theoretically is the same way it is with the U.S. and the UN as a whole.
Right. The U.S. backs everything until it doesn't.
Up, the U.S. makes up, 34, or no, is it 60%?
Something like that.
Of the UN.
Mm-hmm. Well, we pay for at least that much.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Financially.
So we're pulling out of one of their councils, which means that we don't have to pay for that section, right? We don't have to pay for that council to work together anymore.
Hey, look, it sounds good.
Is that what
it
that
looks
means?
good on paper and it sounds good, but I'm not holding my breath.
I want to keep that. But Nikki Haley, if you're hearing us, that means we don't pay for that council anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't pay for them.
That means another tax cut, right?
Right?
Right.
That means we pay less money, which means our government owes less money, which means we don't have to spend that money. Right?
See, and I love how, but you always have to have those one douchebags on the other side that want to complain about things.
Douchebag.
Condemning the move, Senator Chris Coons of Delaware, and who cares?
Coons.
Delaware.
Coons.
The ironic part is he's a Democrat. Who serves at a foreign relations committee said, quote, "The decision sends a clear message that the Trump administration does not intend to lead the world when it comes to human rights," end quote. There's a saying that is, to not to speak is to speak.
Right. In this case,
not to act
shut
is
up.
to act. Just because he's not doing what you think he should be doing doesn't mean he's not leading.
That's right.
He's
leading from behind because he's allowing Nikki Haley to do her job.
Yes, and she is doing fun.
This is the proper setup of leading from behind.
Yes.
You say, I'm putting you in place to do the right thing in the right job. Do it this way.
Yep.
And she's doing it.
And BT Dubs, this whole leading thing, just real fast.
He's not supposed to be a leader.
There you go. Say that louder. He's
not supposed to be a leader. He's a servant.
That's what president meant back in the day, was servant.
Right. It was supposed to be the lowliest of low.
Yeah, and not a dictator, as
many people
him to
think.
be.
He can't do things with the flick of a pen.
Chucky Schumer. Anyway, guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Attention business owners and independent contractors. This is a money-saving message from Tax Mediation Services. If your business owes $20,000 or more in taxes, we can help you today, right now. Listen, dealing with the IRS is no picnic. It's an intimidating and extremely stressful process, and you don't want to go it alone. Our attorneys know every law, every tax break, and every possible opportunity to help you resolve and reduce your tax debt. And if you owe more than $20,000, you may be at the top of their hit list. So don't take your tax debt lightly, because it will not go away on its own. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, your home, and even shut down your business. Call our tax experts today at 1-800-249-8901 and let us deal with the IRS while you focus on your business. That's 1-800-249-8901. Again, 800-249-8901.
According to a 2017 Gallup poll, 85% of Americans hate their jobs. 85%. And most of those people will continue to hate their jobs over something as simple as updating and formatting their resume. Let Nicole's Resume Renewal Service help you gain a leg up in an already competitive job market. Please go to www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service and relieve yourself of the worry of an outdated resume. Use the promo code DEFENDERS and receive $10 off your order of a resume cover letter package. That's www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service. Don't be part of that 85%. Log on today at www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service and use the promo code DEFENDERS for $10 off.
moving all around over here.
I had to delay the camera kick.
I did. I had to get it more comfy, and
everybody could hear the chair squeaking up and down, but I was delaying the camera kick.
I swear that
over.
was the chair.
It was the chair. We promised it was a chair.
I swear it was the chair.
It was a chair.
Not it. Not it.
Padiddle.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We are Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We're on Facebook and Twitter.
Yes.
And YouTube, all at DOAE Show.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to DOAEshow.com. You can check out all the videos and the archives for the videos and the audio versions as well of every show we've ever done.
Yes.
Going on a year and a half. We are actually not far from our
100th. Which is really cool.
Episode.
You know. Also, there are a bunch of articles there.
Yes. Sorry, I've just realized when I said the 100th, my brain kind of kicked into gear. Like, oh crap, there's a lot I've got planned for that.
He really wants to do something special for the 100th.
It's going to be huge.
We also have articles and everything else.
We do.
Also on the side panel, there is a PayPal link. So if you like the show and you want to see more of us and you want to see us get better equipment so that we can do better shows and have better sound, go over to the PayPal link, hit the donate button. When you donate, we will send you swag.
Yes. Nice little decals right now that we have. We also have new things possibly coming down the road.
Oh, so soon.
Can't.
So soon. We really want that to happen soon.
Working on it. So new things coming. So we appreciate it. Again, we are looking at trying to make everything. We're doing everything that is happy.
Yes.
Everything that is happy today.
Because I'm happy.
No.
I don't have the song yet.
Oh God, no!
I had to do that for that one moment of oh God, no.
No, and I got that. No, I have to be in a special, very special place to be able to listen.
What
to
about
that
the
song.
Weird Al version of that?
I haven't heard that one.
Because I'm tacky.
Shut up.
No, yeah, it's good.
Oh, I need to look into that.
Anyway,
but no, we're doing happy today. In the first part of the first segment we did, we mentioned how the UN is America's pulled out of the UN Human Council.
Human
Hold
rights.
on, that is horrible. Delete that.
Okay,
take that out.
Cut.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're happy about the fact that the U.S. is pulled out of the UN Human Rights Council. So thank God for that.
Yes.
One of the other things that we are very happy about as well is a little thing that I've actually has blown up a little bit more than I thought. But just in case you haven't heard, Chris Pratt, who is by and large my favorite actor of all time.
Really?
Oh yeah. I loved him when he was on Parks and Rec.
Oh.
And then
you were a big like.
Oh yeah,
old timey guy.
Yeah, Andy Dwyer guy. Oh yes. From all the way back then.
Back when he was chubby.
Yes, because I could relate. And now he's passed me and gone on to defend the galaxy and become a superhero. And
well, I mean, eventually you will too. One day.
Right.
I mean, look at your haircut.
Yeah, it says the little thing of M&Ms right here.
Look at your haircut.
Anyway.
You'll make it.
That or end up as a villain. Anyway, so Chris Pratt won an award
for MTV.
Teen Choice Award or whatever. I don't
movie and TV awards.
Yeah, something some such fiddle faddle.
You can see it on the video.
Yes, if you're watching us on Facebook or Twitter, or if you happen to be catching this at one level or another, his speech was unlike anything that I've heard come out of anybody out of Hollywood, and the reactions are even. The live reactions are even better. We'll go ahead and start this thing, and we'll just piece it apart as we go.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Can you hear me? I don't want to lean down. I want to thank Bryce and Aubrey. I love you both so much. Thank you, MTV, for this honor. Real quick thanks to my mom and my dad, and my brother, Cully, my sister, Angie. I love you. I love our family. We didn't have a pot to piss in growing up, but we laughed our butts off every day, and we still do. And a special mention to my son, Jack, who will watch this one day. Kid, I love you. I love you more than anything in the world. And to the fans, I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you. This being the Generation Award, I'm gonna cut to the chase, and I'm gonna speak to you, the next generation, okay? I accept the responsibility as your elder, so listen up. This is what I call 9 rules from Chris Pratt, Generation Award winner. Number 1, breathe. If you don't, you'll suffocate.
No, stop. Hold on. Can you pause that for a second? Like that right there. I've heard people dissect this whole video over throughout the day. And the one thing that a lot of people brush that off as a joke.
No, really, breathe.
Yeah, no, for real. It's a very deep thing. It's one of those, no. Calm down.
Please breathe.
It's not important.
Please.
It's not. People are trying to make
Okay.
They're trying to win.
Really good example. The picture that we posted up this
morning.
morning.
To say, the meme
really good example.
Perfect example.
Breathe.
Yes, there's so many people that just want to win, just want to argue, just want to be
we
to
all
be
fall into
right, and we all do. We do, but it's good. Keep going.
Okay.
Number 2, you have a soul. Be careful with it.
See that's deep too.
I know, and it's something that you don't expect, but he continues. Let's go.
3, don't be a turd.
Of course.
If you're strong, be a protector, and if you're smart, be a humble influencer. Strength and intelligence can be weapons, and do not wield them against the weak. That makes you a bully. Be bigger than that.
So educate people. Don't force them to believe what you want them to believe.
Wait, that's nothing like what is going on right now.
Okay, continue.
Number 4, when giving a dog medicine, put the medicine in a little piece of hamburger. They won't even know they're eating medicine.
I just need to point this out. This has been pointed out multiple times today. That is the analogy for this entire speech.
Yes.
That is what he's doing.
Yes.
Number 5, doesn't matter what it is, earn it.
Amen.
A good deed,
times.
Reach out to someone in pain, be of service. It feels good and it's good for your soul. Number 6, God is real.
Hold on. Stop
God
right, Stop right there.
loves
We're going
you.
to pause there for a second.
What?
No.
What's the problem?
No, there is no problem. That's the amazing part about it. The man literally just stood on stage in front of thousands of people.
At MTV.
At MTV. And then televised to millions of people.
Mm-hmm.
And stood there and openly, unashamed, said, there is a God.
Yes.
Had no qualms about it. And
Nope.
and the best part is did you hear the reaction of the people in the crowd?
They went wild.
It was amazing. Like they
It's
were
good
were
stuff.
happy about it. I listened to this, and this makes me feel like there might actually be hope for humanity after all.
There is hope.
Because this is the what generation? Z, LM,
Z,
whatever
it's
the
Z.
hell
Z.
they are.
It's Generation Z. It's after millennials.
Sure, whatever.
Sure.
These guys are the next generation to come up.
Yes.
And the fact that they responded is now it could literally be, oh my God, it's Mr. Pratt and I'm gonna go. It might just literally be fandom.
Yes.
Maybe.
Or
not. But either way, the fact that you're going to take the time to react like that, and it wasn't just like a couple people.
it was basically the entire crowd.
The entire audience, everybody at least,
you
know,
didn't hear any boos or jeering.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, everybody, even if it wasn't like a hearty, all right. Some people were just, okay.
But you had a bunch
I got
of
that.
"Woo!"
Well, yeah.
It was good. Anyway.
Keep going.
God wants the best for you. Believe that. I do.
Nobody else does. Nobody else
Number
believes
7.
that.
No.
If you have to poop at a party, but you're embarrassed because you're going to stink up the bathroom, just do what I do. Lock the door. Sit down. Get all the pee out first, okay? And then once all the pee's done, poop, flush, boom. You minimize the amount of time that the poop is touching the air, because if you poop first, it takes you longer to pee, and then you're peeing on top of it, stirring it up. The poop particles create a cloud, goes out, and then everyone in the party will know that you pooped. Just trust me, it's science.
Okay, hold on.
This is the hamburger that he wrapped around the God message in to feed it. This is the comedy. Everybody, you saw it in the reactions.
The bad part is, if you watch
the video, you see it in the reactions. They're like, "What is he talking about?"
They're like, "How do you go from God and your soul being good and all of this stuff to
This was just in case it didn't work out.
how to poop properly at a party?"
This is like, well, this is his fallback. The play around. This is
the mulligan.
This is the I'm gonna tee it off. Here's where it is.
It's the mulligan. If this works, it works. If it doesn't, at least I tried, right?
At least I got a little comedy laugh at the end, you know?
Which wasn't even that. Even there's moments I'm going, dude, whoa, what?
Whoa,
what are we doing?
What are we talking about poop for?
I know.
What is this? Was that no, he's got like 2 more now, don't he? He's got 2 more in there. So let's see. Here we go.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Learn to pray. It's easy, and it's so good for your soul. And finally, number 9.
Hold on, just for a second.
Did you see that guy rocking it?
Well, he did. I did. I don't know if they were laughing at him or what. But the thing that got me on this is so far, this guy has unabashedly has sat here and promoted God
and Christianity
and and morals and everything else and having a value system.
Yeah, and how a value system actually helps you. And like you said, is doing it in a way that is not, dragging other people through the mud, is giving other people a chance to do, to believe and do it as they will. But it's just ironic. Ironic's probably not the word, but it's one of those things. It's just amazing to me because he's touting the very thing that like the LGBTQ LMNOP people are completely against. Yes,
on every level, they won't even give it a chance.
Because it espouses something that they can't think about or believe in.
Exactly. And here he is standing on stage saying, I'm getting an award, and this is where I stand. And
there is a set ideal. There is a moral value.
Yeah.
You do have a soul. You are based in some sort of spiritual reality.
Yeah, be careful what you do with it. That was another one that nobody paid attention. Like, you do have to be careful with it. It goes beyond just everything that you do affects, in a way. It affects how your soul is. Garbage in, garbage out.
Yes.
The overflow of the heart. There's actions. It's.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It's good times.
It's so good. Like I'm just all giddy right now.
He's got one more time.
One more. Let's go.
And then we're gonna go through it one more time. Here we go.
Nobody is perfect. People are going to tell you you're perfect just the way you are. You're not.
Amen.
That is
you
true.
are imperfect. Mm-hmm. You always will be. But there is a powerful force that designed you that way. And if you're willing to accept that, you will have grace. And grace is a gift. And like the freedom that we enjoy in this country, that grace was paid for with somebody else's blood. Do not forget it.
Okay.
Don't take it for granted.
That's almost over.
God bless you.
Okay.
Please get home safely.
All right. Yes. So here's the deal. I have to argue with that just a teensy little bit. Just a teensy little bit. It's not horrible. Okay. First off, we weren't designed to be imperfect.
Hold on. Lance sent you the tacky link, so you can go watch it later.
Oh, God.
Just wanted to let you know.
I knew Lance was going to. That's why I quit arguing it after a while. And I was just like,
Lance is going to do it. He's got it. Anyway, so, yeah, I got you there.
So that part kind of gets me. It's like, you weren't created to be imperfect. We originally created perfect beings, and we screwed it up. And that right there is the
main difference.
Crux of the whole thing.
Right.
If humanity, if everyone on this earth can at least admit to the fact that we are the one, take a little bit of accountability and admit that we are the ones that screwed it up.
Yes, the reason why everything is wrong and imperfect and out of balance is because of us.
If we can admit that, then we can take the next step in attempting to change as much of it as we possibly can.
Right.
We're not going to make it perfect. He's right. We're not going to be able to do it. We don't have that ability.
We can't do that.
But
it's pretty much impossible.
We can at least start trying to make amends and being more into a godly way. But the part that gets me the best out of all this is everybody I've heard has talked about that part. The part he was talking about, the what was it? Something about the place you are right now, how the abilities you are, where you're at, is because of someone shedding blood.
Right.
Everybody I've heard has been, that is a reference to the vets. And I'm going to disagree.
Well, it's both.
No. But everyone I've heard has only touted from the vet.
Why?
That's the only one I've heard. No one I've heard today, which, So
I think you might have missed it.
Maybe.
I think you missed
everybody I've heard has just been touting it from the vets. The thing about it is that a lot of those people in the crowd probably missed is that guy literally just shared the gospel with them.
He just said that Christ shed his blood for your sins.
Yes.
Because you are imperfect.
And they cheered for it. Again, it could be out of ignorance. It could be out of,
or it could be out
fan
of the
worship.
fact that they want to believe it.
Maybe. It makes me smile thinking it could possibly be that.
It's very nice.
But I've always, like I said, going back to the Parks and Rec time, I've always liked him.
It's
always
good.
liked him.
Very good stuff.
I'm not one to be, I don't really care about celebrities like that too much. Like, I could care less if I would love, like, he's one of the few people I'd love to, like, sit down and have, like, a burger with.
Right, just to talk.
Yeah, just to hang out with for a while. Oh, my God. Awesome.
So let's get
him and Nikki Haley.
So let's get this straight. Nikki Haley, you want to sign your chest.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt, do you want to sit down and have a conversation with?
No, you didn't word that properly. Nikki Haley, I want her to sign my chest. I want to take Chris Pratt on a date.
Right. Mm-hmm. I think I did that intentionally.
Yeah, I set it. You set it up and knock it down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. Like, again, the best part about it is, and a lot of people have already probably heard this stuff, but it was so nice and refreshing to hear it coming from somebody at his level. He's not a nobody.
Right. He is well known.
He's very well known.
People.
He's considered an A-lister.
Yes.
And the fact that he was
A-lister?
able to, sure.
He is considered A-lister?
A-lister. Or B-lister. But the fact that the matter is the man stood up there and was able to share his faith, share his beliefs, and be able to openly speak like that, and not for a second did he care. That he had the crowd reacted in a very positive way. It was good all around. And again, it's better than anything you hear before in any of those acceptance speeches.
Right. Most of the time it's...
I want to thank my Lord Jesus Christ and my producers and all the fans.
No.
That's usually how it ends up going.
No. It's like, I want to thank Christ for my hit song, Smack Your Mama. And...
Selling drugs in a preschool.
Yeah, no.
Or something of that.
It's not that. No. This is a guy who intentionally takes comedic action roles, intentionally does not do certain scenes, intentionally does certain actions, and all the way through, he's been kind of low key about his Christianity.
Yeah. Well, ever since he got divorced,
and now he's been kicking it back up.
Yeah, ever since he got divorced, he's become more open about it, which...
I think that's actually a good thing.
I do, too.
Maybe that was one of the reasons. I don't know. I'm not going to get into his personal life.
Yeah,
exactly. He talks about grace and how much it's a gift, and the fact that basically the grace that you have is going to be when you actually accept the fact that you are imperfect.
Yep.
And that it does take the sacrifice of someone else to make you whole.
Like I said, when I first heard it, I was at work. When I first heard that stuff, I stopped. I was like, this is so good. This is so good. And it had to be one of those things where I just decided, I was like, we have to play something
from it.
We had to play it. And again, a lot of people have heard, have probably already heard it all today at least once. If you haven't, yay for us.
Yay, lucky you.
Yeah.
You heard it from us.
You did hear it from us. But it was something I felt we needed to share and whatnot.
Definitely.
It makes me smile. Makes me happy. So
does make him happy.
It does. After the crap we've had yesterday and the red
today.
meat. Yeah.
And today.
And
probably tomorrow.
And definitely tomorrow. So, guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 17ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
I'm still trying to get used to the green screen thing.
That's okay.
It's not bad. It's trying to get
think
used
once
to
we
it.
actually get a real screen in the background and we don't just have our emblem in the background, that'd be kind of cool.
No, it's not bad.
Bradley, I don't know if Haley Pratt 2024 is going to happen.
No, but
don't think he's going to stand up to be a VP.
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say now.
I mean, he'd probably actually go more to the missionary work than to VP work. I can kind of see that.
I would still love to see that.
That ticket would be amazing.
And they win.
Yeah.
You want to talk about there would be no issue with the popular vote there. Oof. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, that'd be good.
It would be
good stuff.
6 shades of amazing.
Oh,
anyway,
so much goodness,
so much going on. It's oozing out.
Does it
my
get you
ears.
high? Are you getting high off the goodness?
In a moment. We are we're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You can catch us at DOAE Show. That's DOAE Show.
It's kind of like
all one word.
Kind of like the vowels, except for a little bit off.
Yeah, almost. We're a little backwards like that. You can also find us at doaeshow.com.
Yes.
All the archives, articles, new things coming.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Soon to be wonderful things.
Good stuff.
We're
Stay
tuned.
There. So much is coming, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us as far as you have. So much more to go. Okay.
Yes.
So.
And yes, it would make a good T-shirt. That's a wonderful idea.
What would be?
Oh, the emblem in the background. That is a wonderful idea.
It would be a good idea. It would be.
Man, you know what? If we hadn't thought about that, that's. Whew. Anyway.
Yes.
So, up in the Great White North. And by white, I mean they're really white.
They're pasty. They're French for crying out loud.
I mean they're French white.
And Frenchies. French.
Well, apparently Frenchies like the weeds.
Yeah, recreational marijuana will soon become legal in Canada.
They signed a bill today, didn't they?
Yeah, they passed a historic bill. Actually, it was Tuesday. The vote was 52-29. Canada is only the second country in the world and the first of the G7 nation, can we be done with the G's?
There's no G's, okay? I'm sorry. It's not even 7 anymore, because I think America just wants out now.
If they're not out, they should be. It's just
Why aren't we out yet?
They're not part of the OG. Anyway, to implement legislation to permit the nationwide marijuana market. The neighboring U.S. 9 states and District of Columbia now allow for recreational marijuana use, and 30 allow it for medical use.
Yes.
So, yay for Canada.
Guess what that means?
That Tim Hortons are going to be even more popular now?
No.
The Great North?
No. Try again.
That's about as far as I got.
Drug trade across Canada. There's going to be a lot of marijuana being smuggled across Canada.
I was going to say, now that you mentioned it, that does mean that you're going to have cocaine coming from the south and weed coming from the north.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
you know what though? They're gonna be the nicest coyotes you've
man,
ever
they'll be
met.
so nice. Not
They're
only
gonna get pulled over. Pardon me, there,
unless they're the French ones.
Oh God!
If they're the French ones, they're rude as crap. But if they're like the regular Canadians, like the nice, really nice Canadian people that are
the stereotypical Canadian,
the stereotypical uber nice Canadian, like
we're real sorry there, eh?
Oh yeah, okay. Oh hey man, oh yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll just be going along here and oh no, you don't have to check my trunk, no.
Oh, you don't want the weed there. All right, there. We're sorry. We'll carry it back there, eh? It's just
you kind of went a little Irish in there.
I almost did. I was talking to John earlier, not today, yesterday. And was it yesterday? It's been stuck in my head. That, and I've been watching reruns of Star Trek, and Scotty's in my noggin for some weird reason.
Well, I mean, the whole Twitter thing that we had going on earlier with Star Trek and the Twitter, that was good times.
We do have fun.
Oh.
Yes. If you're not following us on Twitter, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
At DOA Show, please, we have
fun there.
We have fun.
Also, if you do follow that, make sure to follow Lance.
Yes.
As well as ELS. So Lance Newman and ELS.
Yes.
Look them both up. You can find them on our stuff all over the place.
Hi, Larry.
Hello.
Okay, so we decided again we're going to be funny. We're going to do silly stuff. So we're just going to kind of rock it through here.
Oh. So just a little, put a little cap on the getting high place. You know about the Mile High Club, right?
I'm not a prude, so yes, I know of it.
Okay, so
I'm not a part of it.
You understand what the Mile High Club is,
yes,
right?
I am very aware.
Well, apparently caught on video and then posted to the New York Post and via Twitter, a husband and wife who were going on a plane to Mexico.
They got the trip started early?
Well, no.
The fiesta started early?
They didn't.
Oh.
They caught on camera another couple starting the trip early. Just a little bit early.
Someone's little siesta, and it's
very visible.
It's not like
they're clothed.
I wonder
Thank
what
God.
they're doing. No, this is
it's pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious. That's
as far as I'm going to go with that one.
Well, and my thought is before we move on from said story is this is 2018.
Yes.
There are video cameras everywhere, and I mean everywhere.
Yes, every person's phone is a video camera. You cannot do anything without it being caught.
No. So what in the world makes you think that you're safe? And not for nothing, this is not like a Boeing 747 where it's like a massive plane. Yeah, this is a puddle jumper.
It is a small hopper jet. I mean, this is like a little tiny thing. It's like very small. They only got two, the two
twin
aisles.
props. Yeah.
It's got the two aisles. It's got the one aisle in the center and the two rows of chairs, and that's it.
I was gonna say it's so small. There's only one emergency exit.
The back.
Because once it opens, it's pulling everybody out. It's that much suction.
You're done.
There's no door between them and the pilot.
No.
It's that small of a plane.
But they decided to go ahead and get on with it.
And they thought they were inconspicuous.
I'm just sitting on his lap, kissing his face. Sure.
Right. Okay.
And that's all I'm going to describe.
Another good thing that we're slightly happy about,
yes.
And it's because, we feel that justice is finally being served in this kind of a way.
Yeah, that's good.
A Michigan woman who lied about being raped on her college campus was sentenced to jail time on Monday.
It wasn't much.
No, it really wasn't. It was only 45 days.
But she was sentenced because she lied.
Yes. She pled guilty to fabricating a story about being sexually assaulted in a parking lot at a Delta college in Bay County.
Yes.
I don't know where that in Minnesota.
I don't know.
Minnesota. Judge Joseph Shireen has also ordered the woman to receive a mental health assessment and did not give the lady credit for time served. So she was already in jail for 220 days and then another 45 days on top of it. Which 45 days is nothing. I'm sorry.
It's not much.
Because the guy's life is completely destroyed. And that's,
you shattered a guy's life for nothing.
I would love for it to be
You get the same sentence that he would have gotten.
Exactly.
That's what it should be.
Exactly. Because
if it's proven false,
he's never going to have a career, even if it's acquitted.
Right.
You have that follow you everywhere. It
like
never
that guy,
comes back.
like that guy from the NFL that was part of the Texans.
Yes.
He was a receiver.
Yeah. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but
the receiver from from the Texans.
Keith somebody or another.
Yeah. Well, some lady decided that she was just going to cash in on the whole movement. And, yeah.
The Pound Me Too.
Anyway, and along with that, good stuff. Scientists have discovered a brand new discovery.
They discovered a new discovery?
A brand new discovery.
Did you just say they discovered
yes,
a new
I
discovery?
Did, because
okay.
I wanted to put it in this fashion. They discovered an ancient slug.
Oh, good.
But it's brand new. See, it lives on the bottom of the seafloor, and it's completely immobile.
Well, then how is it a slug? I see
Well,
a
it's a
slug. I
slug.
think of the little trail.
Right.
And...
It's not that sort of slug. It's like the sea slug. And as a sea slug, it just stays on the bottom floor, and they've never seen it before because it's so down deep in the dark, in the muck, in the mire. And guess what?
What's that?
They named a president after it, and I bet you won't be able to figure it out.
Trump.
No.
Everything is after Trump.
No. It's not.
Really?
It's not Trump.
Regale
Think again.
me.
Come on.
Got
One
like
more time.
2 minutes.
One more time.
Bush.
No.
Okay.
No. They named it Obamus Coronatus. Literally meaning the crowned Obama.
Oh, I bet you he's happy about that one.
He has a sea slug named after him. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just special?
It's a little apropos, actually.
Because he's a slug that lives in the dark dungeons of the world where nobody wants to find him, and he eats muck. Yes, that is amazing. You guys are on point. Good job, scientists.
Yay! You're good for something.
You guys made it funny.
We just see what you did there.
That's good.
I think we got the bell. We think they deserve a bell.
You get a bell.
You get a bell.
Good job, scientists. You probably didn't even mean to do that.
They did. No, they couldn't have, because somebody up there would be like, "Oh, don't say that. You're going to get in
that's
trouble."
not good. You can't say that about Obama because that's not good. Maybe they didn't think about it because, the sea slug and all that. We found a new thing. We're going to name it after our favorite president. That's what it is. I bet you anything that's what it is.
That's probably exactly what it was. Because it's the scientists are from the University of California at Riverside. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Progressive City right there.
I think they didn't even think about it. I'm on the side of they are that big. They are that much of a moron.
They're
group-wise.
I was gonna say, yeah. They
Collectively, they are that stupid.
They were so set up on praising him and setting him up that they didn't realize the irony.
Wait. Praise him? Praise him. Just saying. That's just how it is. That's what they do. Yes, and it's also spineless. That is true. Good job, Lance.
See?
Nice checkup.
See? This is why we pay you the big bucks.
And by that we mean not at all. Thank you, Lance, for all that you do.
And this was our happy fun show.
Yes, we had so much grime.
Saturday's going to be crap.
We've been digging through crap all week, and we've been hearing about the crap all week, and we're probably going to do a whole bunch of crap on Saturdays.
Well, I was going to say, Saturdays...
There's going to be a lot of news dumping on Friday, and there's probably more that's going to come out about the immigration thing.
Or worse, did you hear about Peter Fonda?
I really don't care about Peter Fonda. Who cares about a B-rated actor from the 40s?
Well, he kind of said something.
I don't care. He was on drugs.
No.
As he always is.
Yeah, no, but no.
The man's been on drugs for years. Who cares about what he says? He's old. Let him die.
Oh, I would agree with that.
Peter Fonda. Nobody's fond of you.
Yeah. You haven't heard what he said.
I did hear what he said, actually. And I don't care.
We might have to...
He's a lumberjack, and that's okay.
I love that skit. We may dive into this one on Saturday, because this is...
We're going to dive into Peter Fonda.
Where's the bell?
Peter Fondue.
Peter Fondue, and I don't care. Peter Fondue. And
Yeah, there you go.
Anywho, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Really, really appreciate it. It is Wednesday, and y'all could have been doing anything, especially in the middle of the week, and y'all choose to be
Hey,
here.
look, floating heads.
With our green screen. Thank you so much, guys. You can find us at DOA Show. That's on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Also, .com.
Yes, DOAShow.com is the hub. That is us. Everything that is us is there. You can drop us a line. You can watch all of our archives, listen to all of our archives, download everything.
You can also listen to our archives on the radio streaming from IPM Nation and Talk America Radio.
Guys, we'll see you Wednesday. Or Saturday. 9 p.m. Bye.